Hello! Today's lesson is Grammar Explorer 2 for the unit Ancient Civilization. The forms had to, used to, was, were, able to, and their functions. Had to is the simple past form of the auxiliary to have. Used to is the simple past form of the verb to use. Was, were, able to are the simple past forms of the auxiliary to be. We are going to see the examples related to these forms. We carry on the examples. You had to respect your parents. It expresses obligation in the past. Had to hear. You had to drink water. You've had to expresses necessity in the past. You used to play piano, but after the death of your sister, you don't play anymore. Here, used to expresses habit in the past, not anymore done in the present. Finished, ended. I used to trust you. Habit in the past too. That's finished, not done anymore on the present time. I was able to help him, but I didn't. It expresses ability in the past. I had the ability to help him, but I didn't. We can rewrite this sentence with the modal could, which is the simple past form of the modal can. We say, I could help him, but I didn't. Here, could expresses ability in the past too. So, was, were able to, could, they all forms that express ability in the past. So, this is for the functions of these forms and examples related to. Another example, they were able to succeed in the baccalaureate exam. Here also were able expresses ability in the past. For the negative of these forms, we say did not have to, didn't have to, which is a shortened form. They express absence of obligation, not obliged to. You didn't have to apologize for being late expresses also absence of obligation. You are not obliged to apologize for being late, or you were not obliged to apologize for being late. For the second form, did not use to, the shortened form didn't use to. For an example, my little brother did not use to lie, or my little brother didn't use to lie. For was, were not able, enabled, could not, couldn't. So this is negative forms of was, were, and could. You were not able to play football. He was not able to catch the bus. He was unable to understand the lesson. He didn't have the ability to understand the lesson. The guest couldn't stay long time. The guests were not able to stay long time. For the remainder, had to expresses obligation or necessity in the past. Didn't have to expresses absence of obligation in the past. We can replace it with are not obliged to. Used to expresses a habit in the past. Finished, not done anymore on the present. Didn't use to. Was, were able to, could express ability in the past. Negative forms, we said, was, were not able to, couldn't, enable, negative forms. For personal pronouns, he, she, I, it, we use was, able to. For the personal pronouns we use the form were able to. For could, it's for all the subject pronouns or personal pronouns. Now we move to task. I hope you do the tasks, then you look for the keys because it's so important to do the tasks. Fill in the gaps with one of the forms between parentheses. So I gave you between parentheses forms and he gave you gaps in sentences. For the forms we have was or were able to, used to, had to, didn't use to, did not have to, enable, was, were not able, So the sentences, the first one, I visit my old friends from high school, but now I don't. You to win the competition because you were faster. Silence. You to listen carefully. We apologized. We to hire you. Fifth, I felt useless because I help you. You to take your medicine. I to listen to what you had said. So these are the sentences, and you complete with one of the forms. For task 2, rewrite B, sentence B, to have the same meaning as sentence A. So you rewrite it with another form, but you get the same meaning as the sentence A. Okay, so that's the same forms, okay, but another way of doing the tasks. So the first sentence A, you were obliged to see the doctor because you felt sick or you felt ill. For B, what do you say? You see the doctor because you felt sick. You had the ability to travel abroad. You to travel abroad. My little brother had a habit to escape from home when we had guests. My little brother escaped from home when we had guests. You are not obliged to pick me up. You pick me up. So try to do the tasks, then you look for the answers or the keys down the paper. For the keys, first task 1. For the first one, you say used to. For the second, we say were able to. For the third, we say had to. For the fourth, we say were not able to, or weren't able to, or couldn't, or could not. For the fifth, we say was not able to, wasn't able to, could not, or couldn't. So this is the keys for task 1. I hope you did it well. We carry on. For the 6th, we say had to. For the 7th, we say did not have to or do not have to. Task 2. For 1B, we say you had to see the doctor because you felt sick. So it's had to. You were, for the second, we say you were able to or you could travel abroad or you had the ability to travel abroad. For the third B, my little brother used to escape from home when we had guests. For the fourth B, you did not or you didn't have to pick me up. So these are the solutions for the tasks. I hope you understood the lesson. If you have any question, please don't hesitate to ask it on the comments. وبالنسبة للترجمة للعربية ستجدونها في صندوق الوصف إن شاء الله. أتمنى أن يكون الفيديو مفيد لكم وإلى الملتقى. Goodbye. See you.